All right, happy week before Christmas, y'all. It is Doc. I am running a massive dopamine high because I just watched the last episode of The Mandalorian Season 2. It is awesome if you have not seen it. I had an otherwise shitty week, but Mr. A decided to give me my Christmas present early. It is very thoughtful of him. Conveniently, one of these is on the way to his house because I bought him the same thing for Christmas. Anyway, let's see what we get. Stitch has gotten some really good pulls out of his. Let's see. Okay, I think I tore the direction things already. Yes, I did. Wow, so in addition to tearing... Yeah. No rules booklet. I agree. For an intro product, lacking at best. Alright, so let's see if we can do all these. These are made in the US of A. I don't know if that matters. I guess I'm going to do like what... I don't know. I'm going to try to figure out. I'm not 100% sure how Stitch Tips was doing these. Seismic. I don't think we've gotten this one yet. Alright, so it's the land at the back. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oop, I guess that's the Jumpstart land. The Seismic Jumpstart land. It's pretty nice. We'll take that. And let's see, we got our Thriving Bluff. That's pretty sweet. Alright, so we've got Splitting Earth. I do not think I know this card. So, 1 and a red for a sorcery. Splitting Earth deals damage to target creature equal to the number of mountains you control. Yep, that's not bad. I know a deck that's going into... Alright, we got a Molten Ravager. 2 and a red for a elemental, an 0/4. And it's got Fire Breathing. Not bad. Mana Geo. This is a reprint from... I don't know. I think it's War of the Spark, maybe? Boy, I'm getting a lot of glare right now. I'm not entirely sure why that is. We can try moving the camera here. Mana Geode. 3 for an artifact. When it enters the battlefield, scry 1 and add 1 mana of any color. Is it better than Manalith? Blood Rock Cyclops. 2 and a red for a 3/3 Cyclops. It attacks each combat if able. Ashmouth Hound. 1 and a red for a 2/1 Elemental Dog. I do not think this was in Stitch's dog deck. When Ashmouth Hound blocks or becomes blocked by a creature, Ashmouth Hound deals 1 damage to that creature. Alright. Looks like we were into the uncommon. I do not know this one. Volcanic Fallout. 1 red for an instant. This spell can't be countered. Volcanic Fallout deals 2 damage to each creature and each player. Wow, that is really good for 3. I mean, that is... If you're in red and you've got something more than just goblins out, you're going to do some serious damage with that. Alright, I like that. Seismic Elemental. 3 red for a 4/4 elemental. When it enters the battlefield, creatures without flying can't block this turn. Not bad. Magma Jet. 1 red for an instant. Magma Jet deals 2 damage to any target. Scry 2. Let's see where we at still. We are in the uncommons. Cinder Elemental, I think this is a reprint. 3 and a red for a 2/2 elemental. X red and a tap. Sacrifice Cinder Elemental. It deals X damage to any target. I'm not sure if that's so great. I mean, maybe in a sack deck, but even then, I feel like there's better ways of doing that. Uncommon. Volcanic Geyser. X red. Volcanic Geyser deals X damage to any target. Do enjoy blasting people's faces. Alright, and it looks like we've got a rare. Magma Quake. Alright, so this is a reprint. It was in Commander a couple years ago. I'm not unhappy to get a second one of these. So X red. Magma Quake deals X damage to each creature without flying and each planeswalker. And then we got another rare. Grim Lavamancer. I do not have one of these, so that's a good pull. One red for a 1/1 human wizard X. Or I'm sorry, what am I saying? Red and a tap. Exile 2 cards from your graveyard. Grim Lava Monster deals 2 damage to any target. Not bad. Alright, so that was Seismic. Let's see what happens. I think I figured out how Stitch was doing this to not spoil it. He was just not looking at the thing. He was just flipping them over. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, that's kind of a pretty island. Oh no. That is a millstone for those who cannot see it. That is a millstone. I think I just got the mill one. Let's see. Capture Sphere. Everybody knows that. Towering Wave Mystic. Everybody knows that. That was a reprint of... I'm just going to read the ones I don't know. Vidalcan Entrancer. 3 and a blue for a 1/4 Vidalcan Wizard. Blue and a tap. Target player mills 2 cards. That one might be new. Thriving Isle. So basically the blue one. Thought Scour. Blue. Target player mills 2 cards. Draw a card. Thought Collapse. I have used this against Mr. A, and it was very enjoyable. 1 blue. Counter target spell. Its controller mills 3 cards. Also a reprint, but you can never have too many of those. 2 and a blue. Sweep away for an instant. Return target creature to its owner's hand. If that creature is attacking, you may put it on top of its owner's library instead. That's actually not bad, especially at instant speed. You gotta hold up 3, and I'd rather counterspell, but whatevs. Selhoff Occultist, 2 and a blue for a 2/3 human rogue. Whenever Selhoff Occultist or another creature dies, target player mills a card. Oh, that's nasty. Alright, Teferi's Tutelage, 2 and a blue. I think I got this one from Stitch, actually, but I'll take another one. When Teferi's Tutelage enters the battlefield, draw a card, then discard a card. Whenever you draw a card, target opponent mills 2 cards. Let's see where we're at. Yep, this is milling. Uncommon, Wall of Lost Thoughts. That's a reprint out of one of the recent Ravnicas. Uncommon, Reckless Scholar. Target player draws a card, then discards a card. Uncommon, Bell Tower Sphinx. 4 and a blue for a 2/5 Sphinx. Flying, whenever a source deals damage to Bell Tower Sphinx, that source's controller mills that many cards. That is nasty. You redirect some damage to him and you're in business. Alright, and it's a mythic, yep. Oh, yeah. So, I don't know if y'all watched the video between me and Stitch. He tried to do his mill deck. I am wanting to try to completely rebuild my mill deck. I took it apart because it was just not working. But now I am definitely going to have to look into it further. So this one is definitely a pricey card. I am super excited about this. So Bruvak the Grandiloquent. 2 and a blue for a legendary human advisor. So he even works with persistent petitioners. He is a 1/4. If an opponent would mill 1 or more cards, they mill twice that many cards instead. And I love the flavor text. And furthermore, you can just hear him saying that. Alright, well, that was awesome. Oh my god, I'm running such a dopamine high, which is good because this week I have had 8 patients contract COVID. One of my partners lost a patient over the weekend. I sent 2 to the hospital last Saturday while I was on call. The goddamn COVID, as Stitch would say. It's bad out there. Alright, so I'm going to switch this around so that we can be super surprised. Okay, I see forest. Alright, this is the land for this one, and it's a deer. with some Venus flytraps about to eat it. Y'all see that? That's pretty cool. All right, so Ginger Brute. This is a reprint out of Throne of Eldraine. I actually rather like this card. 1 for a 1/1 food golem, haste, and 1 Ginger Brute can't be blocked except by creatures with haste. And you can tap 2, tap, and sack, and you gain 3 life. All right. Time to feed. I've got a couple of these. Definitely a reprint. 2 and a green for a sorcery. Choose target creature an opponent controls. When that creature dies this turn, you gain 3 life. Target creature you control fights that creature. Kill it dead. Thriving Grove. It's one of those cool lands. Marauder's Axe. 2. Yeah, everybody knows this one. Why am I even bothering to read that? Dawn Treader Elk. This looks new. 1 and a green for a 2/2 elk. I guess people that play standard still have PTSD when you mention elks. Anyway, green, sacrifice Dawn Treader Elk, search your library for a basic land card, put it onto the battlefield tapped, then shuffle your library. So basically a Sakura Tribe Elder. Crushing Canopy, everybody knows that one. Saber-Tooth Mauler. I think this is it's an M21 reprint. Yep, everybody knows that. Stitch pulled a bunch. Truffle Snout. Oh, so very cute. Very cute. Why am I not centered? Center myself. Looks like we're in the uncommon. Irresistible Prey. Target creature must be blocked this turn if able. Draw a card. That's interesting. Bridal Shoat. 1 and a green for a 1/1 boar. When Bridal Shoat dies, create a 3/3 green boar creature token. Somberwalled Stag. 3 green for a 4/3 elk. Again with the elks. When Somberwalled Stag enters the battlefield, you may have it fight target creature you don't control. Alright, Fungal Rebirth. 2 and a green for an instant. Return target permanent card from your graveyard to your hand. If a creature died this turn, create 2 1/1 green Saproling creature tokens. No, the deck that's going into. That's a pretty good one there. Alright, are we at the rare? Yep, we are. It's a rare. Thragtusk. They just reprinted this one in Commander, I think, last year, but it's a good card, so I'll take it. 4 and a green for a 5/3. When Thragtusk enters the battlefield, you gain 5 life. When Thragtusk leaves the battlefield, create a 3/3 green beast creature token. Why am I not playing this in my Kyra deck? Why am I not playing this in my Kyra deck? That's a great question. Yeah, and this was the Predatora. All right. Got the milling, got the seismic. What's our last one gonna be? I don't know. So we are not sure if Mr. A is gonna be back on Monday. Based off how he's been feeling in text messages, I'm thinking the answer is probably no. It may just be some more hot Stitch versus Doc action. We will have to see. Alright, so we're gonna not look at that. Ooh, swamps. Well, it's not the Phyrexian swamp. Looks like some demons. That's kind of cool. Let's see what we get. Ooh, I like this card just because the art is super sweet. Village Rites. Black for an instant. As an additional cost of this spell, sacrifice a creature. Draw 2 cards. Thriving Moor. I think I've got the red, the green, the blue, and the black. Alright, Shambling Goblin. This looks like a zombie type deck. Let's see. Black for a zombie goblin. When Shambling Goblin dies, target creature an opponent controls gets -1/-1 until end of turn. I like Grim Physician better for obvious reasons, but those are good cards. I feel like I should play them more. Oh, no, this is a vampire. Nocturnal Feeder. 2 and a black for a 2/1 vampire rogue. When Nocturnal Feeder dies, each opponent loses 2 life and you gain 2 life. Alright. Ghoul Caller's Accomplice. 1 and a black for a 2/2 human rogue. 3 and a black, exile Ghoul Caller's Accomplice from your graveyard. Create a 2/2 black zombie creature token. Activate this ability only anytime you can cast a sorcery. So this is good for some sacrifice decks. So you get 2 out of it. Anyway, Dutiful Attendant. 2 and a black for a 1/2 human warrior. When Dutiful Attendant dies, return another target creature card from your graveyard to your hand. Crypt Lurker. 3 and a black for a 3/4 horror. That's a reprint and a recent one at that. Let's see. Innocent Blood. That's a creepy looking card. 1 black for a sorcery. Each player sacrifices a creature. That's messed up. Yep. Alright, Gourmand. I love the play on words. 4 black for a 5/5 creature demon. As an additional cost of the spell, sacrifice a creature. Flying, trample. When Gourmand enters the battlefield, each opponent sacrifices a creature. It's nasty. Alright. Eliminate. 1 and a black. I think this is an M21. Never mind. Destroy target creature or planeswalker with converted mana cost 3 or less. Alright. Bone Pickers. 3 and a black for a 3/2 bird. This spell costs 3 less to cast if a creature died this turn. Flying Death Touch. That's not bad. So you're basically, something dies and you get a 3/2 Flying Death Touch for 1 black. Alright, let's see. Are we uncommon again? Witch's Cauldron. A black for an artifact. 1 and a black. Sacrifice a creature. You gain 1 life and draw a card. Not bad. Then, ooh, this is an interesting one. Kel's Fight Fixer. 2 black for an Azra Warlock. It's got Menace. Whenever you sacrifice a creature, you may pay blue-black. If you do, draw a card. 1, sacrifice a creature. Kel's Fight Fixer gains indestructible until end of turn. So that's actually a pretty good card here as well. So you can use her to sack, make her indestructible, and then pay blue-black, and then draw a card. That's pretty good. That is pretty good. Not sure the deck that goes into, but it's still a good one. Let's see, this deck was Minions. Alright. So, got a card that's only found here, and then we got Bruvac, which I think is like a $40 card. So thank you, Mr. A. That is a great pull right there. I think I'm gonna have to try with the mill decks again, just because it's just so satisfying if you could ever pull it off. It's like the great Gordian knot of Magic. All right. Anyway, y'all stay safe. State of Georgia is averaging 5,000 new cases a day. Wear your masks, wash your hands, stay away from people. It's going to get crazy. Don't go see family over the holidays. Y'all take care.